All right, that's our ingredients list. 1 spaghetti squash and 1 jar of tomato sauce. So first you want to stem and then have the squash, de-seed it, put a hefty amount of kosher salt around the outside, and then sprinkle some into the middle. That's going to give it a little bit more flavor. Avocado or olive oil work really well for the next step. You want to pour it into the center, get it worked around a little bit. And you're going to let this sit for at least an hour so that some of the salt can work in, and so can the oil. I'm going to use the Primal sauce, but I've also used Kroger sauce, canned tomatoes. No one uses canned soup. And the sauce for this really works really well and will make this very much like a very healthy spaghetti. So we're going to pour it in, we're going to scrape it around, and I'm also going to show you a few optional extras you can put in the sauce if you want to, like tomato paste, make it really tomatoey, some sausage, some ground steak, or ground beef rather, especially that cheap stuff, or frozen veggies. All of those can make it really good. Bake at 425, avocado oil or canola on the pan, put on the 2 halves of your spaghetti squash face down to roast. And your roasting time is going to vary. What you're going to want to do is check on them a little bit because the size is going to determine how long it takes. And when they are done, they're going to smell nice and cooked, and they're going to have some caramelization along the edges just like this. These were really perfectly done. Sauce I simmered for about 3 hours on low, but you can cook it in about 15-20 minutes on a higher temp. Stir it around to get it mixed up. Now I'm going to pour it into the spaghetti squash. The bowls do help with keeping it from being messy. Kraft Parm, most important ingredient here. We're going to open up the little shaker side of it and be really gentle on how much we put in, but that's not enough. Going to need more. Still going to need more. The Kraft Parm is in fact the most important ingredient here. No matter what kind of sauce you use, that is still not enough. Need more. I need more. Yes, I'm just going to take off the top. I'm dumping the entire thing in. Just kidding. I'm not doing that. So here's what it looks like now that it is completely finished. And the spaghetti strands of the squash just break apart really easily. And it looks and really does very much taste just like pasta spaghetti. So let's see how it tastes. It is still steaming hot. I did burn the roof of my mouth giving this a shot, but it looks like spaghetti. Let me prove to you right now that it's not. It came from the spaghetti squash. So how is it? It smelled fantastic. The Primal sauce really pairs very well with spaghetti squash. Temperature very hot. Yes, still very hot. But it was really good. That nice mixing of sauce and pasta was perfect.